Hello, this is Deborah Richards from Maddisons Residential. Well, what a week, and I am back in my glorious premises. As you can see, doesn't look quite the same as normal. We've got signs up still, not all of our computers because our staff aren't back here yet, but great to be back here in the office. Well, of course, it has been quite a week. On Sunday evening, we waited with bated breath to hear the announcement that hopefully the estate agency business will be able to kick back into some form of gear. And sadly, we were told that wasn't the case. On Monday, the Housing Minister confirmed that we would be deemed the same as non-essential retail. So no return to normal. But then on Tuesday evening, I recorded my vlog as normal. I said there'd been no change. I went through to the kitchen, looked at my phone, and there was an email saying that the green light for the estate agency world to get back into business. So we've then been dissecting what that means. Because although we can return to doing physical viewings, valuations, and opening our offices to the public, it's certainly not as it looked like before. So I have just recorded a vlog on our special COVID-19 page on the website, which talks about all those specific things. So the headline details are for our offices, we are open by prior appointment only. For viewings, we absolutely can do them, but there are strict guidelines and rules around how they'll be conducted and the fact that a buyer has serious intent to make an offer. And with valuations, still very happy to do them, social distancing observed, but also very happy to do virtual viewings virtual valuations if that is preferred for the time being. So head over to our COVID-19 page on the website and you'll see all the details there. But as I'm back in my office in normal circumstances, I thought, how about doing a vlog that doesn't just talk about COVID-19, that talks about other things as well. So how about a nice story about two dogs that are doing great work for the estate agency business, Mick and Mac. And Japanese knotweed. Japanese knotweed is deemed to be the most invasive plant that we have in our country. It was introduced in 1840 and it loves our climate, can grow 10 centimetres a day in its peak growing system. And so on property information forms, because it's felt that it could have an impact on foundations of properties, you have to declare if you know that you've got Japanese knotweed either in your boundary or within 3 metres. A lot of people, but they don't know. They're worried of saying, no, I haven't got it, when they can't say categorically they haven't, and later having some sort of comeback for that statement. So really there's an onus on the buyer to make sure that Japanese knotweed doesn't exist at the property. Very difficult to do normally, and especially if you're buying in a high-risk area, for example, next to a railway. But Environet have got Mick and Mac, their Japanese knotweed rooting out dogs, who they will sniff it out, and they're so convinced of these dogs' powers that if you do get the all clear for a property from them, they'll give a 5-year guarantee that Japanese knotweed will not be there. So what a great little story to bring us back to some sort of normality with. Something else, if you want some escapism, head on over to the Rightmove blog. They have got a feature on properties by the sea, right by the sea. Absolutely stunning panoramic views. So do go and have a look at that. You'll get a sense of the kind of architecture that makes my heart sing on some of those. So that's really interesting. And finally, let's end with 2 properties that we've taken to market, feeling like the old days a little bit. Bush's Farmhouse over near Brenchley and Horseman Den. A beautiful 15th century farmhouse bursting with period features. What do I love about this property? Well, it's a beauty to look at from the outside and in lots of period features, but the previous owners did a lot of work to it, extended out the back, so have actually created a really functional, great family space that works for modern family needs while still having all that beautiful period features on a guide of £1.1 million. And second property, 2-3 apartment on Neville Park. Neville Park, obviously a great address, very prestigious, near to the mainline station, the high street, but having acres of countryside on its doorstep. What do I love about that apartment? Well, the owners have an eye for detail and an eye generally. It is beautifully presented, so stylish, real pops of colour that just work, and the accommodation layout is lovely. It's got a broken plan, as we would call it, so clever room dividings, openings that make it a really fabulous property. That one on a guide of 850. Either of interest, give us a call. We're answering the phones. We're here. We're delighted to show them round to you, either virtually or, if you're really interested, in person. Have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.